Good morning. We're here gathered in the Food Lion parking lot in Churchill, Tennessee to acknowledge the donation of an ambulance from the Berwyn Heights Volunteer Fire Department in Prince George's County, Maryland. The donation was made thanks to Ron Block of the Maryland State Firemen's Association, who alerted us to the availability of this vehicle, and the Berwyn Heights Fire Department donated it to Hawkins County, where it will be placed in service with the Hawkins County Emergency Response Team, which is a hazardous materials response team that is directed and managed by Chief John Murnane. The vehicle was delivered by RMS Services out of Nanchemung, Maryland, and the driver that drove it down, Mr. Scott, said that it run like a top and it didn't pay any attention to hills as it traveled through East Tennessee.
Well, I'm John Murnane. I'm with the Hawkins County Emergency Response Team. We are the County Hazardous Materials Team. This truck is come down from Maryland and been donated to us, and we're going to use it as a hazmat truck. We're replacing a lot of our older equipment, and this is an opportunity that we've gotten to replace some of the trucks that we have that we're having issues with mechanical wise, and it's just time to replace them, and we're just trying to get in better shape truck wise. But it will be used as our hazmat truck, is one of the primary hazmat trucks that we have here in Hawkins County.
There's another vehicle that was donated to Hawkins County, a 1990 International Harvester tanker pumper with a 2,500 gallon tank that was donated by Bob DeMar, owner and CEO of the DeMar Construction Company in Fairfax, Virginia. That truck is being delivered this morning by David DeMar, who is the owner of the trucking company that moves a lot of heavy vehicles around the metropolitan Washington, D.C. area. The tanker is going to go in service in Hawkins County. It will either be with the Goshen Valley Volunteer Fire Department or the Lakeview Volunteer Fire Department. Both these departments have a real need for a tank truck, a tanker to replace older vehicles. And this vehicle is in an excellent condition and will make a great asset for Hawkins County Fire Services. The decision will be made after the two departments go around the truck today and decide which department has the best need for it and can accommodate the space for it. I'm proud to introduce to our audience David DeMar, a good friend. Know a lot of his family for years and served together in the fire service in Maryland. But David delivered a 1990 water tanker to Hawkins County today that his brother, CEO and president of the DeMar Construction Company in Fairfax, Virginia, donated a fantastic vehicle to Hawkins County, which will go in service in the rural area. And with that, David, thank you so much. I want to shake your hand again and
you're
thank
welcome.
you. And if you wouldn't mind, David, tell them what you know about that truck and how you guys have used it.
It was Luckett's, Virginia. It was a frontline tanker years ago. It was sold in Highway Motors in Percyville, and then Ed was LSI, was a fire truck apparatus builder. He put it together, and then when they updated the fleet, we just stopped by one day and said, "Are you interested in selling it?" And we mainly wanted it just to clean off parking lots. And with me prior being in the volunteer fire system, PG County, I told my brother Bob, said, "Look, we just need a water truck out here." So then after a couple of years, it sat at the shop, and my mechanic, who also was a volunteer up in Pennsylvania, we kept bugging my brother, "Hey, let's just donate this." And our friends at the National Fallen Firefighters, Ron Sarnicki and Bill Hinton, were instrumental reaching out to Bill. And as soon as you found that out, you called my brother Bob, and wheels started turning. So.
Yeah, Ron Sarnicki and Billy Hinton and I have been friends for years. In fact,
yes.
Ron Sarnicki's first assignment as a rookie firefighter in Prince George's County was at the College Park Station 12.
Yep.
In 1978, and that was the first time I met Ron when I was on the faculty at the University of Maryland.
Yeah, and I've known Bill Hinton for 50 years. We were volunteers at Clinton Volunteer Fire Department. And then it's funny because I just donated wheels and tires to Marlboro's old Seagrave that Ron has. That was last year I went over there and put the wheels and tires on, get the old split rim off. But you know, he still has College Park's
Maxim ladder.
The Peter Perch ladder truck.
Peter Perch ladder, yes.
So always like to do whatever we can help out the National Fallen Firefighters and anybody else. But my sister-in-law is tickled to death. My brother is grateful, and we're very glad it went to a good home.
Something I've seen just recently about Hawkins County is you've got some people here who are very proactive in improving the fire service and improving the emergency response services. What can you tell me about that and what that means to the county?
It means a lot. It does mean a lot because we have received through the Fire Association a number of trucks, mostly primary engines. The engines are they're easier to get a hold of, and there's many more engines versus hazmat trucks, rescue trucks. Those type of trucks tend to be run longer and run more ragged. So engines are replaced. You're looking at a 20-year life of an engine, and they, and so there's more of those out there. But the Fire Association has been very good as far as working in the county to get vehicles down here for these volunteer departments.
Hi, this is Matt with Engine 7 Media, and you're probably thinking, what department took home the truck? Well, shortly after I left, Mark Derrick, who is the director of the Hawkins County Volunteer Firemen's Association, tossed a coin, and the winning department was the Goshen Valley Volunteer Fire Department. They took delivery and title of the truck and took it back to their station, and will be putting it into service shortly. And it's going to become a great asset to their community and to Hawkins County as a whole, because it will respond on mutual aid assistance with other departments. So we want to thank the Hawkins County Volunteer Firemen's Association for having us out, and we are going to be doing some more stuff with them in the future. But we do ask you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you get notifications of new videos. And speaking of new videos, there's one coming up soon. Next week, I'm going to be posting a video. It'll be an interview with Bill Killen, who was a former NASA firefighter during the Apollo and Skylab programs. He's got a lot of great stories to tell, but we're going to get a little bit of his history in our first video with him, and then we're going to get some more detail as time goes on. So stick with us, join us, tell your friends about us. We thank you very much. Have a good day.